ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from The Entertainment, and today we're here for some supermarket simulator. I finally have enough money to get this new expansion. So, okay, so it is. So it's going this way and then that way, that way. Okay, it's a little weird. So I guess it's gonna go out this way one more. So it'll go this way for another 2 or 3, and then it'll go this way. So I keep saying how I want to do the new updates, but I didn't really like how they are. But now the update is okay, because what I didn't like is you had all the boxes out here, and then they would just place them wherever they wanted to. Now apparently they don't do that, so that's good. Oh, missed some here. That's pretty cool. So there's been a lot of stuff I've done. I first need to explain that I found a way where I could have both versions, this one and the newest. And I was trying to play the newest to get up to where we are now, and the save files are all in the same place, so I had to make new folders that are for the old saves and then the new saves. But when I came back to this, all these guys here were gone. The prices were not set. I didn't know that for a while. And the storage was the regular, I had to rebuy the regular storage in this section. This, no. There we go. This one was already there. So I was able to, I still had that. Once I bought the regular in-game stuff, the modded storage was there. So once I had to take care of all of that, which meant I had to take out a bunch of loans to buy out all this stuff and get them back. Eventually I paid out all the loans and made enough money to get back to where we were. And oh, that's weird. Oh, come on, game. Don't put a little small thing there. Alright, so we're gonna... There we go. So yeah, I've been working on that. Today is Thursday. No. Today is... No, okay, yeah. Today is Thursday. For a second I was thinking it was actually Friday. Okay, good. I can at least get this last one. But yeah, I've been working on this for so many days now. I really have. But I finally got it to where I can... It's like midnight right now. What I'm mostly going to be working on is... What I've mostly been working on is my Sims 3. I've been doing one room a day. I'm doing a little surprise for that. Alright, so what I was going to do... Well, first of all, let's see what we need. I'm going to show you what I did. So, I've been realizing a few things. There are some items that just go out of sell like quickly, like quicker than this, and some items that don't. So what I first noticed is oil is okay as just one. I don't need two, so I took the olive oil and put that there. That stuff is usually good. Coffee usually sells out quicker than this, but I guess now that we have so much stuff, it's not selling out as fast. And then I put the teas over here, both of them, one each. I might have something else here besides the peanut butter. I'm not sure yet. And this stuff sells out so quickly, even quicker than the coffee. So I put two there. And same with the spaghetti, I did two there. And then we have the regular rice, that stuff. And this milk goes out usually really quickly, so I usually keep it well stocked for the most part. And then everything else is pretty much the same. Doesn't sell out too much. I'm honestly thinking on just having one for honey and then this sugar over in that section. And then potatoes go by way quick, very quickly actually. Then I have one for the hot sauce, one for ketchup, one for mayonnaise, four for the kegs. Everything else is pretty much the same. And I have a whole thing for chicken as well. So the things I have a whole shelf for is the milk, the potatoes, and the chicken so far. Everything else is the same. As you can see, I bought way more here. Everything here is pretty much good until we get to right about here. I put one section for the meat each. Those were down here originally. And then I put the beer over here and that over here. And this is the sushi. The sushi is the only thing in the refrigerated section that sells really quickly. So that is why those are there. And now for the other shelf items that aren't food. This whole section, this whole shelf is bleach. This whole section is these tablets that sell they're very good. And yeah, I have not done this yet. Should have done that off camera. Next section is the new bleach. The other section here is this cleaner here that I was very surprised it sold out this quickly. And funny enough, originally I was only going to have the toilet paper taking one shelf, but I guess I miscalculated. And we now have one shelf for each, which is, I need to get that stuff. And some of this. And these were the only items that shared one shelf. They don't really need any extra, like anything else. And these are where the extras are at for now, until I get rid of them. So as you can see, I'm not really trying my hardest to keep everything in stock anymore. And with that change, I was able to make money a lot faster. So I'll be back once I get these items. Alright, I got the items. I forgot I didn't have a lot of money left over, so we're not... I didn't really get a lot of stuff this time. I mostly just got like one of a few items. These are the most of the things I got for now. And of course this stuff, because once the day starts, those things usually go pretty quickly. And let's start that. Just make sure that's... And this is pretty much what I've been doing for like a few hours. Well, pretty much this is most of my focus recently, was just wanting to get this taken care of. I think I got 3 of the toilet papers, so I didn't bother going back and forth looking at each item. I just kind of hoped for the best. And yeah, I got 3, I believe, of those. Yeah, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is so I want to talk about the seasons. It's something I've seen a few gamers, YouTubers do with certain games, but I think I've seen somebody do this with like different Minecraft like type of things you can do. I've seen a few people do like season 1 of this game. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think the reason, I don't know if the save files just didn't work because I had so many damn mods and maybe that messed something up, or if maybe just save files weren't compatible with future releases. I'm kinda guessing it's more of the mods. I don't think there's many mods for the new stuff, for the new version. So we're not gonna have a very big storage anymore. Also, there's a mod that I don't know what it is, but it allows you to do stuff like that. And I don't remember what it is, and I don't think they updated it. But I did try, when I was, I think I mentioned it, I did try the other version. I was able to set up both versions at the same time. That was interesting to do. I definitely did like the latest version more. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do now. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward for, because I'm tired of picking this stuff up myself. The only reason why I didn't go with the version previously is because they would just take this, and if this was all full, they'd just find a new spot, even if it was already assigned. And I didn't like that. Sadly, that was all we were able to afford. Here's the other toilet paper. Oh, well, that should be good. Doesn't look like any dropped up there. And a new way they drop stuff off here is much better. Instead of having all this items dropped from the sky, it's just neatly placed on, it's from the ground up now, I believe. So I can get a few more things now. I think we need some bread. And this is my job, basically. This is what I like to do now in the game, is mostly keep everything in stock. Get about 4 more chocolates. I hate this mess. I hope that's fixed in the new one. I didn't play long enough to notice if that's gone or not. Let's get down to the honey section. I'm probably gonna get 4 more potatoes, I think. Skipped some stuff. Let's see. Now that should be good. Chocolate. Maybe 3 more of honey and sugar. Alright. And this is kind of like how I, stock the stuff now. 2 more, maybe? 2 more of the pasta. 2, and 1 hot sauce. Do we need any ketchup? We'll do 1 more ketchup, and that's interesting. I guess that was a partial box. Let's get the ketchup right now. Make sure everything's good. Okay. I mostly only go up to about 50 items at max, but I might be bringing that down to 40 or so. I should be good. I'm gonna say 3 more kegs. Awesome. Now let's see about the rest. Everything else is good. Flour, gonna need 4. That flour goes away pretty quickly. Do we need any in here? No, we're good there. Alright. I already knew how much pepper I wanted. Mashed potatoes are pretty good for now, I think. Maybe 1. Rice will do 3. I'm actually kind of thinking on doing this. I was thinking on having that at 4, and if I do that, I'll actually move it around just a tad bit. As you can probably tell, I'm not placing the items in the exact corresponding, like, when I go to buy the stuff anymore, but it's pretty close. And, yeah, the flour will go here now. I think 3 more of the rice. I think that should be good. This stuff is alright for now. Maybe 1 more of the vodka. Alright, so 1 of those, 3 of those, and let's get that right now. And then let's keep an eye on these items. See how this is going. That's good, that's good. Definitely need more of this stuff. I'm gonna say 3 of the cleaner. And all of those. So that's 6. 7. Alright, so 3, 3, and 7. What was the other one? 3 at? next up, freezer, since it's just such a small section to worry about. I'm going to say probably I think most of these goods are good. Although I'm thinking on doing 2 more fries. 2 chicken and 2 fries. That sounds good. SD. Alright, next up is the fridge. This is the section I kind of neglect the most, as you can see. So I'm gonna pause here and be back for the other stuff. Alright, I'm back, and it's late at night in the game too. And I just placed all the stuff, and we already need more. They finally finished ringing everybody up, so I won't be able to get all the things I want right now. 2 more of those and 2 of those. Those are going faster than I remember them. But as you can see, we're making a decent amount of money. Just 2 days of this, I was able to get things we need. That's right. Whoa, why does it do that? 4, 3. Alright, let's get this going first. Upgrade cost. This is what I like to call a spending day. So we didn't get the money for the upgrade back, but we made the money for the rent, the bills, and the supplies. So that's pretty cool. Bleach, pasta, juice. Bleach. I think it was this one. Damn. Pasta. Oh, that went up. And I already forgot the other one. Bleach, pasta. Did I say yeast? That's not even a thing in the game. I'm gonna quickly check everything. Sometimes you have to change things even though they don't tell you. So, good idea. Oh wait, wasn't it one of the juice? Yep. So we're going to do a few things before we start this day. And first of all, we're going to get as much stuff as we possibly can. Alright. I don't think there's anything else. I think it really was the juice. That's really close. I have a set. Usually if it's about x.20, then I'll do it to the dollar below. Kind of like this, I'm okay with doing that like that. And for a while, if it was like x.90 or higher, like 90 or x.99, then I would do the dollar that was above but I don't do that anymore. I like to get the prices as fair as possible. Like, this is a good example. Technically, I could make that 12, but following what I like to do, I don't. And that is purely role playing the game. Like, being a good business person. Setting it slightly lower to undercut the competition, and then people will come to your place instead. That's how I made a lot of money when I used to play MMOs. I would just I would just flood the market with a lot cheaper stuff. And so this is at 4 instead of 3 because, wait, okay, there's one of them that was like negative if I went any lower. 9. I think we're doing pretty good on all this stuff. I would do 1 on that, but I would be making no money with that. 15. Alright, so let's see where we left off here. Yeah, let's just get this stuff first. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this was like 3. That was 4 eggs. Alright. Juice. Juice is good. Soda is good. Let them get to that. Nice. Alright, what else do we need? What of that apple juice stuff? Probably 3. Let's see about the other soda. Usually the sodas I don't need to get much more of. Yeah, it's still pretty good. Maybe 3 more. 3 more yogurt. 3. Alright, so 3, and 3. Sounds good. Alright, let's see what tune is. Oh, they took this Turk. The Turk soda I always considered to be like a Dr. Pepper kind of thing. That's what I always imagined it to be. It wasn't like that when I got the mod, but whatever. I'm gonna say like 5. 5 and 4. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably gonna need a bunch of those. Looks like only 3. Alright. See if my guess is right. 4. Alright, do about 3 of those. 4 of those. On each of those. the rest of this stuff doesn't quite matter, actually. As you can see, there's tons. Maybe about 2 more of those. I might get rid of those. They like sell very slowly. Beer, 3 and 4. So let's get rid of this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 60. Oof. Okay, I'll be back. Because, well, I'll show you guys what it's gonna look like. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I think it's because there's a lot of small stuff. Usually I listen to music when I'm doing this, so it's not as much of a pain. Another thing I kind of stopped doing was taking things out like that. But for items that sell quickly, I do still do that. I mean, you can see like something like that I wouldn't take out for that. Because for like the flour, I don't really care. 1 away for that, so Muska. There we go. Only need 1 more for that. I probably should have separated. Oh no, I know what happened. I got all the other stuff first, and then I ordered this. That's why it wasn't like chaotic out here. Because if you get all that stuff all at the same time, sometimes it just bounces around everywhere. I paused for a moment, but this is an example of like how far away they can fly from you. So I kind of clean up the street usually. I mostly want to just kind of pause so I don't waste much of the episode. But I also don't want to waste my own time because it's getting pretty late and I have other things I need to do. Like the whole day of Thursday. Like I'm going to be uploading this Sunday, so last Thursday from the day that this is uploaded, like I have so much stuff to do that Thursday. And it's all for 1 game. I don't really have to do it, but once I start something, I kind of have to see it through it. Even if it takes years, I still have things I need to finish that I started like years ago. Well, looks like we're gonna have to looks like we're gonna have to restart the game. Alright, that would be good enough. So, I remembered that I actually rearranged a few things in the store as well. So the rearrangement's not just in the storage room here, but out in the main floor, which I will show that momentarily. And yeah, save. Alright, that's fixed. Let me get my tea going. Hopefully my water is not too cold. I usually like microwave the water for like 2 minutes and then it's too hot. And then I wait for when I want some, and then sometimes I wait for too long. You can also notice in the top left corner, next to the Dionic Foods, the objective to buy a fridge or shelf. I'm not sure why that showed up, but I am planning on buying a shelf anyways. 2 of them. Or maybe just 1. Well, we need a lot of stuff again. That's amazing. Thought we were pretty good. Let us get that. I think for the most part everything's good. Could do a couple more potatoes. The other sugar. This is pretty much how I do stuff now. I don't really like try to get everything completely stocked. 2 and 2. So I'll show what I'm talking about momentarily to the chips. And for the flour, 2 chips, 4 flour, and maybe 1 vodka. And maybe 1 more of those. I don't think we need anything else here. That's good. 1 more of the toilet paper. Really close to getting rid of that. Do we need more of this? And we can get 1 more of the other toilet paper. And in fact, I'll put that there. So that way we have 2. And get 1 more of those. That's nice. And get 2 of these. Not by much. I'll just leave that here for now. Alright. 2 of the regular toilet paper now. Let's see the freezer. Freezer section is good. Yeah, so freezer section is good. We can check out the fridge, and then I'll show you guys the let's clean this up. All right. That's amusing. Didn't realize I had to. Alright, I believe all I changed in the main room was the refrigerated section. Put that right there. Don't think we need anything there. Everything looks good. We could get one each of these first two sodas. That should be good. Cola and that. Won't have enough money to get some of the stuff I was hoping to before. So I changed this up. I had tuna and one of the Muska thing here, but I made this all dairy. This is the same. Put all the eggs, kept all the eggs here. This is a complete meat section now. So I put the tuna here and put these down a little bit. The Muska is here now, and this is just like food to eat, and everything else is the same. That's the only thing I changed there. I can technically bring that down. Yeah, I kind of forgot. There's numbers for the mod. It's kind of... Okay, if that's the first number we're looking for. Negative 2666. This time I'm gonna not have them so close. I think before I had it like right next to each other. Yeah, like a little scrap away, but I'm gonna do a little bit more. And it was 264, I think it was. There we go. As you can see, this is like the beginning of this section down here. So I'm going to keep this here, which is going to look weird because I'm going to have another 2 right here. And honestly, I think we can have almost 3 rows here. At the very least, it can go out. It can go a little closer here. So let's get 2 more. Not that anybody will be able to walk down there if I did do that. They can right there. So it's gonna look a little bit strange for now. And I'm only doing it this way so people can actually walk down there. That looks so weird. We'll have it here for now, but just know we can actually put it right here. Right where the freezers are. So this is going to be weird because it's for now it's starting this way, and here it ends and goes over here, and then it goes down this way, it quits and then goes down this way, and then from the rice it will go here, I believe. I believe that's my idea. Can't quite remember. I wasn't really thinking about it too much. I was just more focused on actually getting to the point where I could record. Uh, oh, and when I say there's going to be a first season, second season, this is the first season, obviously. And there's going to be 19. This is the 18th episode, and the 19th episode will be the last Sunday of the month, end of the year. I was thinking on doing a special 20th episode to have it even, but I'm going to piss myself off and not do that. And keep it at a random number instead of an even number. So yeah, then I'll start up season 2 around March, I believe. I'm kind of in the process of kind of being my own cheerleader in a way. Just kind of cheering myself on to kind of do the things I need to do to get what I want going, aka get my books published. So I'm going to be focusing a lot on that, actually asking family for help, which is a little hard for me to do, but it's got to be done. Still haven't looked at their response because I'm too nervous for either response, honestly, for a positive or not. And I sent the email off, I believe it was Saturday morning, not yesterday from when you guys watching this, but like a long time ago Saturday, the week before that. Like, I'm recording this Thursday, right before the Sunday it will go up. And it was the Saturday before that, so it's been about 5 days. I am going to look it up before I go to bed, I think. See if I actually got a response. I don't have a phone, so that's why I'm doing email, in case any of you are wondering. Alright. Everything looks good, more or less. Potatoes? Yeah, good. So, what I'm planning on getting at the, probably at the end of the day in game, I'm gonna get this. Actually, I'll probably be able to get it pretty soon. But before that, we can finally place these items down. And I know getting two shelves was probably a lot for only those 2 items. But I am, like I said, I was planning on getting something else, so really I was thinking far ahead in advance. This one you can hardly get anything for it. It's really annoying. Wintertime and it's still warm after almost an hour. I wonder if my ramen is still warm. Man, it really absorbed all the water. I got some water and a little bit of Kato salami, so I'm gonna put some of the meat into the pasta. Put a little bit of my drinking water into the ramen, so that should be good. But yeah, I put a little bit more in there, so ramen's very water soluble, so the more water you put into it, the more, not too much. I don't like the soup stuff. I like a dry ramen. But if you put a little bit in there, it'll absorb the water and it'll like puff up, almost like rice. This is going to be pretty cool. So this whole row will all go back there, and this on down will go back there, and then these two will move over to this area. So from this shelf on over to here will be free, and I think I'm going to keep it that way. At least until we unlock the other section over there. And I am going to get one more cash register, and once we get that, I'll open my section up. Another thing I found interesting is if you close the cash registers, all of them, you can bring them over to your own and then cash them out quickly. Hello. So that's pretty cool. Do we need this yet? Not really. Let's get everything kind of like organized, right? Alright, so that was weird. For some strange reason my recording just stopped working. And then for some even more stranger reason, I don't know why, the game decided to just stop working. And it closed on me. And so now I have to do a few of the things over. I kind of started this day, and then before I did the stuff I did before that day started, so I had to like do that and that stuff all over again. I had to buy all these things. So yeah, I don't know what happened. It was just a little weird, but I don't know, it doesn't happen too much, so that's good. I did check how long I had recorded, and it was about 50-ish minutes, so I'll be recording for another 10 or 20 minutes. And I kind of forgot what I was doing. I think I was going to clean up the shells in this area. I think that's what I was going to do. But I'll do that a little bit later. And by the end of this day, I still think we'll be able to get the new items. I think we can get them right now. No, I think it's 5,600. Well, we'll be able to get them by the end of the day. That's for sure. So we'll see who's done first. The really slow workers who don't want to work properly, or me, who's got a lot of stuff to do and I'm working pretty fast. There's not a lot of goods I need to get rid of, so it's, or I need to shelve, so it's quite possible I actually might be done for them, but you can never tell. I really hate that I have to do this all over again. Let's make sure none of our stuff went around, none dropped there. Should be good. Alright. I do think we'll probably be done. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be done before them. And not only that, but I think that we'll be able to... I mean, I could do it, but I probably won't. I like how I'm always buying at least one of these to fill that out. So what I was thinking on doing was I could clean this out, but what I'm going to do is actually open this up. Almost at the end of the video, you guys don't even get any cashier footage, and it's kind of amusing. And I'm going to be done before them. And I'm going to do their work for them, since I actually know how to work. Alright. That's a lot of stuff for you. When you do close the other cashiers, I've noticed that sometimes people will glitch out and stand there and not go to somewhere else. So you definitely lose their possible money, but I don't think they keep your goods or anything. Alright. And then let's open at least one other, so that, no, put in mine. Why does that keep closing? Alright. Let's open this one now. So for the people who are like, I don't see a cashier, even though there's one right there opened. No, let's just get the 5. It's a 5! A 5! That's a reference for you. As you can see, that guy over there is glitched out. You know how to fix it? Oh, that guy's not fixed either. I think you can fix it by opening that, closing that, closing that. I think that might be a way you can fix it. We'll see. It'll be worth it to sit through this slow slog of a shit fest if it actually works. I mean, it's not that bad. I've actually lost. Okay, it didn't work. So doesn't matter. As you can see, I've gotten tons of money. And we made lots of money. Chips, cheese, and cereal. What a great combination. So the chips. Damn. cheese, and one of the cereals. Oh, cereal went up. And which cheese was it? Well, if the price went up, not for me. So we could get this now. I was gonna possibly record for 10 to 20 minutes more. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Alright, let's see what we've got. Any new shelf items? Nope. So it's just freezer. Nope. All refrigerated. Well, that fucking sucks. I was hoping we'd get more freezer stuff. Well, I think this is new. This all looks new to me. I don't think I actually got this far before. Alright, 1, 2. Get 2 of everything. I also need 2 more of those. Because, if you'll notice, I don't have any more room. I mean, I can do one thing there, but that's not a lot. We might only need 1. Can't remember how much it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need both. Alright, the ham and cheese. Well, let's get this taken care of first. Alright. Lasagna, good stuff. What in the fuck is this? I think it's... oh, it's ham. I was gonna say ground beef. Well, it was a meat, alright. Is this the same thing? Alright, at the point, I'm just going to... did not remember that I got stuff like this. At this point, I'm just going to bring everything in and just toss it down there. I think this is the stuff. That's definitely ground beef. It's the good stuff. A little bummed out it wasn't like more freezer stuff. But the other stuff I could have gotten was just more sodas. So it was definitely refrigerated stuff anyway. Alright. What is this anyways? Ah yes, chicken. What the? Wasn't throwing for some strange reason. Alright, I guess none of it bounced anywhere else. I don't feel like that was 7 different items. Alright, so that's definitely this stuff. What's next after the pivot? Oh, the Pripyat ham and cheese, ground beef. Alright, ground beef is next. That was this one, I think. Looks like it. Alright, let's make sure. Alright, what's next? Next is ham pastry. Guess that was that weird box thing. This thing. Where's the other one at? There we go. So these are all like 4. Oh, so the ground beef is 6. So I hope another one of these are 6. Looks like the prosciutto and that kind of chunk is. What's after this thing? Oh, the ham. That's this stuff. I think that's the chicken. Yeah, most of the things that are like this, where it's going to be 6, I'm probably going to put them all together. So I'm just going to do that right away. Although for this, I don't know, sometimes I don't do that because sometimes the items do sell really quickly. So I'm going to see how well this stuff sells. Because this is as far as I got for items. Alright, after ham, it's lasagne. Put this up finally. Lasagne is right here. If they don't sell really quickly, I will put that up there and I'll put the lasagna up one. Next is prosciutto. That's this. Same with these. I can put these two together as well. So that basically this will go up there, this will go here, and these two will go down here. But that all depends on how well they sell or don't sell. So this kind of thing I would put down here, honestly. But for now, ham and cheese. This is yeah, I feel like this is the kind of thing, like a meal that I would put here. And we have ground beef that I would put there. And I'm not sure. Not sure what to do with that. And we have a lot more meat. I might do two fridges full of meat. I'll figure it out eventually. here. Yeah, I really didn't think we were gonna get a lot more meat. I'm gonna put this one here for the hell of it, because why not? Honestly, the sushi I might put somewhere else, and I'll probably put those two there, those two next, and then the lasagna. And these two meats, I'll probably have another section for meat, a second fridge. It's almost been 20 minutes, so I don't think I don't like how this is set up. Well, chicken and eggs, why not? I don't think I'll be recording much longer. I was hoping to see how this sold, but we'll have to see how this sells next time. As expensive lasagna. Alright, yeah, we'll have to see how that all sells next time. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Love you all, peace to you. And as always, stay safe.